Hey everyone, Chris here at the Fitness Center, and today I'm here with Joe Fisher, one of our tennis pros, and today we're excited about announcing a new video series called Court Fitness. And we're doing these videos because we're trying to do injury prevention. And so going forward in these videos, we'll be sending out videos of various parts of the body and explaining how strengthening and stretching certain parts will help you prevent injuries. Also, it'll help you enhance the way you play. We also know that a lot of you don't warm up prior to going out and playing. And quite frankly, if you're playing any racket sports, you should be in the fitness center a minimum of 2 times a week. 3 would be better. Strengthening and stretching and becoming more mobile. And that way you can make sure that you're going to prevent injuries. So today I'm going to show you a couple of exercises that you can take with you now. There's tons of exercises out there, but these will get you started on your way. So Joe's going to kind of do a demonstration of a swing, and I'm going to kind of explain what's going on with her body. So go ahead. Yeah.
We're doing a forehand.
So what she's doing here, note up here in the shoulder. Now she's going to be really strong here. Now she's probably strong all over, but she's going to be strong here. But a lot of you hold weakness back here, and what happens is that over time you start having shoulder injuries because you have a muscle imbalance. So we're going to need to work on strengthening this up. Also, but when you're weak back here and strong here, you can't decelerate the racket when you follow through. When you're ready to bring that racket back, you can't decelerate. That's going to cause overuse injuries. So what we have to do is we have to strengthen this. Also, if this muscles are weak back here and strong here, you will not be able to produce the force that you want because the body's only going to produce the force that it can handle. So make sure you understand that. Now down here, notice that she's up on her toes, so her calf is flexed. So if you're playing, you want to keep these nice and loose, but you also want to make them strong. Now we're also going to talk about the Achilles. And the Achilles is important. If I walk around this way and look at the other side, if she goes into more of an extension there, she's going to put a lot of pressure on this. And we know that people can blow out their Achilles when they're playing racket sports. This is tennis, and it's also pickleball. So I'm going to show you a few exercises to help you start working on these weak areas that we just noted. So Joe's going to pick up a band, and she's going to do an exercise called band pull-aparts. So she's going to just keep her elbows in tight. She's going to stretch it out, and I'm just going to kind of turn her around. So what she's working is she's working the backside here. So go ahead and do a couple reps. She's going to keep her head in a neutral position. Squeezing back here, and now she's going to start strengthening these muscles up right here. Okay? All right, yeah. So we're going to set that down, and I'm going to have Joe grab a dumbbell, and she's going to lean forward, and then she's going to do what we call a row. And now as she comes up, she's going to bring it up, squeeze, and then she's going to come down under control. Because this is how we learn to decelerate. We have that weight. We don't want gravity taking over and just pulling us to the floor. So that's our dumbbell row. What we do to one side, we're going to do to the other. So this way we make sure that we create the muscle balance that we're looking for. Okay, good. Okay, now I want to go down to the lower part of the leg. Joe's going to stand against the wall. Now we call this a tibialis raise, and the tibialis is the muscles that run up the front of your leg. This is a muscle group that is ignored by 98% of the people in the world, much less the people that are in here. So as she lifts up here, what she's doing is she's working this muscle right here. Now what this is going to do is going to give you strength in ankle flexion so that your ankle moves strongly and nicely. And when you step down and come back up, you're not hurting your legs, okay? You're not going to blow an Achilles out or twist an ankle. Also, this muscle ties into the bottom part of your knee, so it's also a great knee stabilizer. So what you do to one side, you want to do to the other. 20 to 25 reps will fry you, so that's what you should do. Okay, now she's going to turn around, and we're going to work the backside. So she's going to step out really nice and far from the wall, so her heels are off the floor. Now she's going to bring her heels down, and then she's going to come up into a calf raise. So what we're doing here, go ahead and come down. So now she's really stretching this Achilles out here. And then when she comes up, she's straightening her calf muscles. This is really important to keep that Achilles nice and loose and stretched. So when you take that step, particularly if you have to change direction and step like this, that Achilles doesn't blow out. It doesn't always happen in tennis as much as it does pickleball, but it can happen in either sport. So we want to make sure that we're careful with that. So this is right here is our first video in our series. If you have any questions, you can send an email to the fitness center at belfair1811.com, and we'll make sure it gets to the right person. Now we'll ask you this, that for these videos, if you're sending them to the fitness center directly, make sure they're fitness related. If it has anything to do with your swing or anything like that, send it to Joe, because I will not answer your question because I can't answer your question. Okay, thank you, and happy rackets.